Even Auburn content creators need a little bit of a break. I'm heading on vacation, so I wanted to give you an update of what to expect here on our channel for the coming week, but also give you a little bit of a challenge. And I want to ask one big question of you in terms of what your opinion is about something related to Auburn basketball and March Madness. Before we do that though, I want to welcome you to the channel. This is the E2C network where the Auburn family speaks. Our content here and on our podcast network may tend to be Auburn sports heavy, but if it's orange and blue, it's what we do. If you haven't, please do subscribe along with hitting that notification bell so you don't miss any content. Thank you to members of our booster club who help produce videos like this. I know the temptation is to tune out because there's not really anything super Auburn related in this video, but it's more about us, our housekeeping stuff here on this channel. But for those of you that are already subscribed and have that notification bell marked, I think it's important for you to know what to anticipate while I go take a little R&R for about a week or so, starting this Saturday, the 19th. So what we're gonna get into here is the content that you can or cannot expect from us this week. But also, I'm going to issue you a challenge that I'd like to see you as a subscriber, you as a viewer not subscribed out there, take part in while I'm gone to see if we can reach a certain milestone while I'm on vacation. And lastly, we're also going to talk about a question that I have here that'll be a little bit fun. It's be something Auburn related for this video, centered around Auburn basketball and March Madness, where you in the comment section can tell me your opinion. And you never know what happens if you give me a really good case that you make in the comment section. I might give you a shout out or something later. All right, so let's talk about maybe the boring stuff, but I think it's still important for you as a viewer of this channel to know about since I'm gonna be on vacation. I wanna talk about three things: the YouTube content, obviously, our podcast, and social media as well. So with me being on vacation, I'm gonna be away from the computer a lot. We'll be completely detached from everything, but a lot of my time is going to be devoted to actually, taking a vacation with my family. So we're not going to have any of our live streams that we typically have on a regular basis, that being our Wednesday Night Live call-in show and our post-game shows after the Auburn men's basketball games. Specifically, that means for Florida, Mississippi State. My hope is that I'll be back in time for the Tennessee game the next Saturday, the 26th, I believe, to do a post-game show for that, but I can't guarantee that at this time. That also means that there's not going to be any of those somewhat daily videos that we do on topics that are happening within the Auburn family spectrum. Those won't be posted pretty much at all this week. And sadly, that also means there will be no post-game meme videos doing the best memes after each Auburn basketball win. I'm sad that I won't get to take place in those. I haven't really given you any good things to look forward to yet, have I? So in terms of podcasts, a lot of you know that we put our podcast up here on YouTube, and we still plan to do that this week because those are regularly going to come out. I still have the ability to do that remotely and get those out on the main platforms. I'm going to do my best to keep them on schedule here for you if you choose to view them or listen to them on YouTube. Now, I recommend that you go to Apple Podcasts or Spotify or whatever you use. If it's not on the podcast catcher of your choice, please let me know. I will get it on there for you if it's the best of my ability at least. So go check those out there. Make sure you're subscribed there. That's going to be the best way you guarantee you stay up to date on the podcast that will continue to come out while I'm on vacation. Lastly, social media. I know a lot of you follow us there as well. Probably going to see a little bit of limited engagement and stuff on there this week. I do have others that assist with me on posting things during games and stuff like that. So you'll probably still see a little bit of that, but a little bit of that will be quieted down this week while I'm on vacation. I said three things, I meant a fourth thing. Got to talk to my Patreon members, the Booster Club members more specifically. If you're a member of that, you know that I try to give you guys somewhat regular information or extra content for being part of our Booster Club. We'll do that if we can while I'm on vacation, if I get little tidbits of information or just something fun Auburn related I want to share with you. I'll still post it there if I have some time to while I'm out of the office. All right, that one is done. You now know what to expect for the week, or what not to expect for the week, and I hope you guys will be patient with me back as soon as I get back in about a week's time. So now I'm going to issue you a challenge. So obviously this is mainly for the people that are already subscribed, but it is also for those of you that may be watching that are not subscribed. For instance, I know about 60 to 70% of our viewers have not subscribed yet based on our metrics. We got to change that. So here's a challenge. Currently at editing of this video, we're at 2,227 subscribers. I'd like to see us, and it's a big ask, I know, to get to 2,500 in a week's time. So that's about 200 and, somebody do the math for me, 200 something and change while I'm gone on vacation. I want to issue a challenge to you. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done that. But if you are a subscriber, get your friends, your family on here. Make them sure that they know that they come here for some of the best Auburn content around. It'd be awesome to see that happen when I get back on the next Saturday, if that's actually happened. So that's my challenge for you. And I'll tell you this, I've been hinting that we're going to do something, subscriber related coming up pretty soon. If we've gotten to 2,500 by the time I get back, it's probably going to push me to go forward with a little bit of we'll call it a contest, maybe something like that. Lastly, and I appreciate you listening to some of the boring stuff at the beginning and then about my little challenge for you. But now this is something Auburn related that I want you to do, maybe some fun homework while I'm gone that you can take part in. So that's all the kind of boring stuff and then just a little bit of a challenge that I have for you as well. Here's the Auburn related thing that I think everybody will get behind. This is the question that you can answer in the comment section below for me right now as you're watching this, or just take some time and think about it and come back, because I want you to really think about this. March Madness, obviously Auburn basketball is in heavy swing right now. What I want to know from you is if you had to pick a starting five out of all of Auburn basketball history, who would it consist of? Give me that. Your 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Traditionally, you'd think that you'd put 2 guards, forwards, and a center, but it doesn't have to be that. You make the best Auburn basketball team out of their entire history. Tell me that in the comments right now. Might just have to give you a shout out or something like that if you come up with the best one. So that is your homework, if you want to call it homework, at least fun homework, while I'm gone on vacation. Again, as I've said throughout this video, I appreciate your patience while I am taking some time off, but I hope to see you back here in a week's time, and I hope that you'll take this challenge, answer that question, and look forward to when we get back, because we'll be almost in full swing of March Madness, and it's going to get real crazy and real fun on this channel in that time. Before we head out of here, I want to remind you of a couple of things. If you like this type of content, please do help support it by smashing that like button. You can also subscribe along with hitting that notification bell so you don't miss any of our content or live streams. If you want ways to help support our content, check out some of the links in the description, such as becoming a channel member here by hitting that join button or joining the Booster Club at patreon.com/E2C Network. Thank you for tuning into the E2C Network, where the Auburn family speaks. War Eagle.